Welcome to the garage. Hey, buddy bud. What we got going on today is I'm looking over here and I noticed that my carburetor, the throttle cable on this side is been sheared off for some reason. And that's no good. So I need to figure out, I need to either put a new cable in here or fix this one. So this video is how to fix this cable so it goes all the way out to here without replacing the cable. Now I have all the cable I possibly need, and this is what I'm talking about here. When I press the trigger, right, and the carburetor goes all the way in and out, there's no more room. So if I unscrew this and pull it out, now it's actually, going to be throttled, right? So if I pull it out to here, it's actually like I'm going half throttle, almost full throttle on this. So we can't just move that out. We actually have to take this apart and actually make more room in there. So I'm going to unscrew the air box here, take the Velcro off. Well, not Velcro. With the air box off, it's very important to make sure nothing gets down in here. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be putting this paper towel actually inside here, so no junk or nothing gets in there. So now I have access to see what's going on in here. Let's go ahead and take this off and see what's left of the throttle cable. That cable. So we pulled it out so you can kind of see what the end looks like. And that is what was holding my throttle on. So that's no good at all. I guess any type of wire cutters would be good. So I'm just gonna clip it real quick. But we need to make it, another inch longer. So how do you make, I got some stuff in there too, it looks like. Golly, what the hell is that? So I unscrewed those two, and now I'm taking the carburetor and putting it over here. Now I have more access down here. Look how much more room I have. And I'm taking out the screws right here that are holding this on to here. And since we're already going to take off two of these, let's go ahead and take off all four and take a look at the reed valves inside. For your convenience, I did a how to replace the reed valves video. Just click the link above or look at the link down below in the description. Once again, you don't want anything to fall in there, so I'm putting this in here to make sure nothing falls inside, because if something does fall inside, it's going to cause all sorts of damage once you start your motor. All right, so this I re-shrink wrapped around here when I did this last. So this is just shrink wrap. We want to move that shrink wrap or whatever out of the way. I actually brought it this way here, and what I did is I took off the shrink wrap, pulled this, and this came off here. This is the top. Do not throw this away or do not lose it. This goes on top of here, and the line or the wire will go through that once we're done, and then we can re-shrink wrap this. So I need to make this a good inch longer. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to come over here and cut about an inch or so right here and get that black sheathing off. So I'm just going to make a small cut all the way around. Now I have to warn you adults to be careful and don't cut yourself. All right. You're doing this, don't cut yourself. When you pull that sheathing off, now you have all this metal that's around it. Now this, you're gonna have to clip each one as close as you can right there to the plastic right there. So one at a time, I'm gonna hold this up like this. Grab this and clip it. Slow and steady wins this race. All right, right, so now we got all that. Now we got to cut this blue sheathing off, okay, to expose the rest of the wire. There, look how much wire we have now. Now the most frustrating part that you'll ever do is now you have to get this, the very top, through that little bitty hole on this piece, and that might take a little bit of finesse. I already know it's going to take a minute or two. Hey, I did it. That was quick. Didn't think I was going to be able to do that on camera. Now we're going to go all the way down here, and I'm going to push this all the way over the bottom. If you don't already have some shrink wrap tubing, this is amazing. Find the one that will fit over that, as tight as it can go. So once you slide it all the way down, we're going to keep the shrink wrap tubing just to the top of that. And now we're going to shrink this tubing. All right, so I just shrink wrapped it. How pretty that is. And look at how much cable we have now. That's what that's all about.
That's not definition of fair ticket price for the life insurance companies. But yeah, I seriously, for after I signed that contract, I knew for 30 days I wasn't covered. I actually didn't fly nearly as much, and I made sure that everything was perfect. I was overcautious, if you will, on every flight that I took, because I just, God forbid.
So after a closer inspection, I noticed that there's a crack in here. I ordered a new piece, and as soon as I get it, we'll do part 2 of this show. So make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification.